chose to take part in a serious play project to try and battle the apathy in my class, more or less to engage the students.
The claim that teachers need something in their arsenal, anything in their arsenal, to counter apathy is a somewhat black-humoured way of talking about the concern that many teachers feel to engage students and to help them be excited and committed.
I would like you to have a look at the trailer and start to think of perhaps specifics to the time period, so whether it be buildings or the setting or clothing or what you see. And I want you to think about how the characters are moving, how the people around are moving. Use your 5 senses, so what it might smell like, taste like, feel like, look like and sound like. The kids had to write a narrative. I was struggling in getting the children to come up with ideas, to use their imagination. The assessment task was a response to stimulus, so I decided to use a stimulus that they were familiar with, and that was Assassin's Creed.
I think it gets people more involved. People enjoy this a lot more than just the boring old textbook, so it gets people out of the classroom.
If it's a textbook, it's like really boring and people just like quickly read it and they don't really learn anything, but you get more involved doing this kind of stuff like gaming and stuff that people are actually interested in.
Like they want to do English rather than being forced to do English.
Okay, so hands up who can tell me what they thought or what they think might happen, or what time period it's in, and then what evidence. Josh?
Maybe the Renaissance period.
The Renaissance period, yeah?
I think it's around the French Revolution. And just the clothing they've chosen, buildings, everything like that.
Okay, so the French Revolution was a period of radical social and political upheaval in France. So I used the game to then brainstorm vocabulary, how to use figurative language, and discover their 5 senses and draw on those to help them with their writing.
I learned about my vocab because I don't have a very extended vocab, and this really does expand my vocab.
What is a good way to describe the sounds of the uprising? Have a think about it. You can talk to the person next to you.
The scared screams echo through the cobblestone streets.
Crazy, clamouring crowds.
The biggest challenge for me in this project was coming up with the ideas on how to use or how to implement games. We at this school are told to follow the C2C curriculum quite sternly. Remember, you have your 3 lifelines, so you can phone a friend, 50-50. The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire was a bit of fun to create some engagement, but it was also a good way of them showing their knowledge. Wa, we and wa are examples of what figurative language? Onomatopoeia, metaphor, assonance, or alliteration. I got the kids to come up with their own questions, and they had to have the 4 multiple choice answers as well. I collected those questions and answers and I created the quiz show.
It's more fun, like rather than doing it by yourself. Like as a group, we like do group discussions. When you're up there, it's sort of like give you more experience.
The kids, I think, enjoyed it because they could see their work being used, for one, and I enjoyed it because some of the students that struggle with writing an analytical essay actually knew the content and the knowledge that was behind those essays, so they knew the literary features and figurative language and things that we were focusing on. So they had the knowledge, it was just a different way of delivering it, which I found quite interesting. Experience to emphasise the character's emotions, to show her innocence, or to depict a point of view. I'm gonna go B. Lock it in, B, people. Well done.